Hi everyone, it's Aisha, and I am back with another video. Today we are going to be talking about affirmations. I know you guys have heard about affirmations before, and I want to explain to you guys why affirmations are so powerful and how they can literally change your life. Or more like they will change your life. On my channel, we talk about spirituality, self-growth, mindset, healing, expanding our minds, learning, growing, and so much more. So if that interests you and you're excited to learn more, please keep watching and subscribe. If you feel like it, you won't be disappointed. I really want to explain what they are in the most simplest terms, because this is really what got it through for me and kind of just changed the entire way that I even looked at affirmations. Because what I really want to make clear is that affirmations, a lot of us use affirmations to get our manifestations, align us to our desires, make something happen in the outer world, make something change in the outer world. But what I want to really make clear is that affirmations aren't just a technique. They are more like a way of living. Manifesting in general is literally just a way of life because we are always doing it. The reason why affirmations are so important because they are literally your thoughts. And the reason why this is so important to know is because we are always thinking. And the thoughts that we have, the conscious and subconscious thoughts and beliefs that we have inside of us, are being reflected in our 3D reality, in our world around us. So creating these positive affirmations like I'm worthy, I'm amazing, I'm beautiful, I'm rich, I'm healthy, I have my dream job, I'm in a healthy relationship, in a loving relationship. Having these affirmations and repeating them isn't just about jamming them mindlessly into your brain. So if you're just forcing yourself to say these affirmations throughout the day, you're not in the state of receiving your desire because you're in a state of lack and you're just kind of trying to make it happen by repeating these things over and over and over, wishing and hoping that saying these words will bring this into your reality. And although having your manifestations as a goal to creating your affirmations isn't a bad thing, I really want to make it clear to you that repeating affirmations is just creating new thoughts. So when you are thinking thoughts like, I'm not good enough, life sucks, oh, I have bad luck, money's so hard to come by, no one likes me. When you are thinking those thoughts, these less favorable thoughts, these are affirmations. You are affirming these things. You are affirming them for your inner world, in the way that you feel and the way that you go about the world, believing these things, and then embodying that state and being that person wherever you go. And because of that, these beliefs that you have are being reflected back to you in your outer world. So these thoughts that you are already having that you may not like or don't make you feel good, that you are having on a constant, continuous basis. And so this habitual thinking creates beliefs. And so that's why affirmations are so powerful. When you are creating these affirmations, what should really be your goal is to change your thoughts. These new affirmations that you are creating, from life sucks to I love my life, from I am not good enough to I am so incredibly worthy, from no one likes me to I am so loved. That's what you are doing, is changing your thoughts by affirming new ones. And the reason why this works is because habitual thinking becomes our subconscious beliefs. Our subconscious mind is always listening. It's always working. And we know this because our heart is always beating. We're not consciously like, yes, heart, it's time. No, it's going to be regardless, because subconsciously our body already knows. When we are asleep, we're not conscious of it, but we're still breathing. We're dreaming. Our digestive system is always working. These things, we aren't consciously aware of them, but they are happening regardless. And this is how your subconscious mind works. It's always on the go. And the great thing about our mind is that our conscious mind, we have control over. We can choose our thoughts in this moment. And so when you are constantly choosing the thoughts that you want to have that make you feel good, your new affirmations, then when you do it in a constant basis and it becomes your habitual thinking, your subconscious mind will begin to absorb those new thoughts and it will become your new beliefs. And your subconscious mind cannot take a joke, baby. Let me let you know that. It will not take a joke. If you're always joking about being broke, being ugly, being friendless, and you literally see that happening in your reality, because let me tell you, I used to be that person. I would constantly, years ago, I would constantly joke about how lonely I was, about how depressed I was. And guess what? My reality continued to reflect that. If you have those thoughts enough, your subconscious mind will accept them as fact and simply just assume that they are true, and it will become your new belief. I understand how, when you're starting this journey, how hard it can be to be consciously choosing new thoughts when you're so used to, and you're breaking this pattern of these old thoughts, old negative affirmations. It is effort that you do have to put in to, in this moment, consciously choose your thought. But I think what is so important to remember is that you are in control. Even if your past circumstances have made you feel like you aren't, you have the power. And if you weren't aware of it before, you're aware of it now. And I'm telling you, you can do anything. You can change your thoughts. You can create something new in your life. The past doesn't really matter. You are right here, right now, and you are creating from this moment. So what you choose to do now, what you choose to do next, is what's important. Yes, when you already have these beliefs embedded in your subconscious because you've already had this habitual thinking, it's so easy for it to just come up, and like something happens, you instantly have that negative thought that is a belief that you have already. But because you are consciously aware of it, what you can do in that moment is not run from the thought. Do not fear this thought, because you already have this belief, okay? So that means that your reality is already reflecting these not as favorable beliefs that you do have. The fact that you are aware of this and you are making a change, that's literally amazing. Like, you're going to be okay. So do not suppress it. Don't run away from it. See it, accept it as your past beliefs, as your old patterns, and say, thank you, but no thank you. Not today, not right now. And then you're going to consciously choose your new thought. So now on to how to use these affirmations that you have created or are thinking of creating. It is really powerful to repeat your affirmations in the morning as soon as you wake up. Like, as soon as you open your eyeballs, you can repeat these affirmations. What I like to do actually is I write these specific affirmations down for myself, and then I make an audio recording on my phone, and then as soon as I wake up, I play it and I listen to it and I repeat it. And in the same way, it is so powerful to do this right before bed as you're dozing off to sleep. Why? Because this is kind of like the in-between state between wakefulness and sleepiness. So your subconscious mind is like really in a state of absorption, because your conscious awareness, your conscious mind, your rational thinking mind isn't as aware to intervene. Yes, These are very powerful times to say your affirmations, but I do want to state that it is also so important to say your affirmations in times when you notice these negative thoughts. I don't want you to spend so much of your energy thinking that you need to affirm every second of the day, and if you don't affirm it, then it's not going to happen. No, it's not true. You don't need to affirm every second of the day. The most important thing that you can do to really align to your desires, to receive your manifestations, is to be present, is to be in this moment, to do things that make you feel good right now, because that is the optimal state that you can be in to receive. Let's just say you are affirming to receive something specific. If the thought of that manifestation just comes up randomly throughout your day, then you affirm and then you let it go. And then you keep going about your day. I can talk a little bit about how to choose the most optimal affirmations for you specifically. Know that affirmations are a personal thing. So an affirmation that's great for you may not be that good for somebody else, and vice versa. So don't really worry about what someone else is doing. So it's really just about what resonates with you, what makes you feel good, and words that make sense to you. So a good way that you could create affirmations could be to kind of look at your thoughts that you have now. The thoughts that are already coming up from your subconscious beliefs, the ones that are not as favorable, and you can write them down. This way you are literally facing the beliefs that you are already having. Now you kind of know what you're working with. You don't need to know all the limiting beliefs that are embedded in your subconscious, because you may not be able to pull everything out because it is subconscious, which means we aren't aware of it. And it takes some digging to really, know it all. And it's fine. You don't need to. You can just write them down and then you flip them. So then next to it, write the affirmation that is now going to be your new thought. Going to be your new pattern of thinking. That's just for general changing your thinking. Now when it comes to a specific manifestation, for some people, let's say they're wanting to manifest money or abundance, and you can say things like, I am rich, I have so much money. And yes, you can use those affirmations and they're great, but for some people some resistance may come up because you're kind of focused on your reality right now, and you're seeing, okay, I don't have this, so I'm not rich, I don't have money, and so resistance will come up, and it's okay. You can use an affirmation like, money is coming to me right now. That one can be a little bit more reasonable to your conscious mind, because even if you don't see it now, it's on its way. And I think you will notice that your resistance will kind of ease up a little bit. You will start to believe it. You will start to believe that money is coming to you and money will start flowing to you. Personally, one of my favorite affirmations that I like to say, it's really general. I just like to say, everything is working in my favor. Everything is working out in my favor. I've said it so many times. I've chosen that thought so many times that I truly believe it now. Even if something seems to go wrong, it's happening for me. It's happening so that it can lead me exactly where I need to be and exactly where I want to be. Affirmations are powerful because you are powerful. Thoughts create because you are powerful, because your subconscious mind is powerful. So I hope that helped. And I love comments. So if you feel like saying anything about anything that I said, go ahead, don't be shy. So have a beautiful day, a beautiful night, and a beautiful life.